Okay guys, so it's a bit grey out, been raining, not so nice now this end of this week, so still got to go out and do the exercise and stuff, but not so much maybe. So I'm going to talk a little bit today initially about cuddles. Now, as the focus of the videos or the title suggests, it's a little bit about depression and anxiety, and that comes into things with things like comforters. Cuddles. Basically, I haven't spent a night without Cuddles since the 3rd of May 2017. Well, one night I did. There was one night I did, which realistically was down to his mum anyway. So, and the following day I did sort of spend it sort of with him anyway. So I can't go to bed without him here. So, and I came on him because it's Cuddles. I don't know if we decided on Cuddles. I don't know if we called him him when he came back down from Sunderland. If I go to bed, I can't go to bed without him. So I haven't spent a single night on holiday here. I've had to have him with me. So I literally can't get into bed without him. So, doesn't mean I'll sleep. Obviously some nights the sleeping side of things is a bit out of whack at the moment, so I don't really sleep. But I can't even get into bed, even if it's just a case of sitting watching TV or lying down reading a book occasionally, not very often, or being that I'm looking on a tablet or I'm watching the Firebox or even playing the games console. It's always got to be there, and it's very close. It's got to be, even when I'm watching TV, it's got to be very close. So when I go to bed, if I'm lying on my back, he's there, and if I'm lying on my side, he's going to be there, and it's got like both arms across like that, and that's either side, whichever way I go. So it seems like maybe it's a bit childish, maybe it's a bit of an attachment thing, but it's something that just allows me to relax a lot better than if he wasn't there. It is a bit unusual for me, I suppose, because I've never been attached to anything that much before in the past. It's always been a case in the past of sort of like sleeping alone, but not being alone. So I've been with somebody, but I slept alone. Now I am alone and sleeping alone. It's something I've done at my age as well. That's something that's changed, definitely. So another thing I've come to think, I was looking at the other day, for some reason I just suddenly started looking online, went on the Build-A-Bear website to look for sleepwear. Now, strangely enough, Build-A-Bear do sell lots of clothes for these, as you've seen with his Joker outfit. The Joker outfit I bought last year in Brighton in the Build-A-Bear shop. Took him with me so he could actually wear, because as I said, everywhere I go he has to go with me. And I didn't know they did so many outfits, to be honest with you, but that was quite cool, so I had to buy it. But I've been looking for sort of sleepwear as well, because, you know, like you do. And there's a lot on their website. But there's also it's a bit of an industry. I mean, there's places like Etsy and other companies and people on eBay selling stuff that will fit, that they craft themselves, which I can see is a good idea. So I have ordered something. It's from the Build-A-Bear website, so I did get it direct from their site. It will turn up the end of this week, maybe beginning of next week, I'm not sure. So that will go into another vlog and we'll try it on and see what he's got. I'm not going to say what it is. A couple of things I ordered, which are quite nice, so we'll see what they are. So what else have I doing whilst I've been in lockdown? Well, I've been online and I've been looking at things, a lot of things. I have bought a couple of watches which have been in reviews, or I've done reviews for them. I've got another one turning up soon to be reviewed. I've also bought another pair of these, and the reason being, these were actually quite cheap. These ones are the classics, so the classics aren't always available in the UK. You see the Low Pro and other classics available in America. So they're very good value for money. I mean, they're only, as I said, because they're classics, they're sort of cheaper than normal anyway. The model's actually a authentic Low Pro in the cheetah zebra pattern with a fuchsia finish. Obviously, like always, I changed the laces, so I've gone from the whites to green. They do zebra print laces in a sort of a purple colour. The problem is the place that I get my laces from, or the stores that I look at laces for Mr. Lacy laces, they tend to be very, very long. So they're 130 centimetres long, which just isn't short enough for these shoes. Because these shoes are only sort of like 5 holes, you have loads and loads of extra laces, which is the same on my yellow pair. So what's the sudden fascination with them? Well, first set of Vans I bought last year in Brighton. In fact, actually, as I was talking about earlier with Cuddles, actually he was in my rucksack at the time I went and bought them. And it was the first set I'd bought. I'd seen them before, but I'd never been really that interested. I saw the first Nightmare Before Christmas ones on an Instagram post on a American adult star who bought some and said how fantastic they were, and I saw them and went, oh, I've got to have them. So that's what made me buy them in the first place. I didn't realise how many styles and colours they did. Now, if I'd have known this years beforehand, then I probably would have been buying these for a very long time, because I just love the fact that they do different styles and colours. You don't get that in other shoes and other manufacturers. So the fact that I can get loads of different leery patterns, bright coloured patterns, or iridescent or whatever, and character ones like The Nightmare Before Christmas, they do Snoopy, loads of Disney characters, stuff like that. I think it's excellent. They're really sort of summer weather ones. They don't really want to wear them out. I've still got my mountain warehouse boots for going out in the mud and stuff like that. But these are nice. You know, you can say, oh, right, one evening I might think, oh, I know, I'll go out in the fuchsia pair, or I'll go out in the yellow pair, or I'll wear the check pair during the day and boots. But otherwise, no, they're brilliant. I love them. And obviously I will probably still add more to it, to be fair. It's a bit unfortunate that everything had to shut during lockdown, because lockdown would have been a fantastic and opportune moment to have a tattoo done. Because of being off work, it would have been ideal, really. Have time to let it heal, have time to get used to it, and not have to sit there all day long fiddling with it. I've been thinking of getting tattoos for a very long time. It's just I have never got round to it. I do have in mind what I want. I don't want anything massive. I'm going to have something simple. I just want sort of a bit like, I don't know if you've seen Casey Neistat's at the end of my videos, there's a little picture of him. He's got sort of stuff down his arm, which is just things like do more or will go to work. He has got quite a few tattoos, to be honest with you. I just want a basic written script down here. I know exactly what I want. I'm not going to say what it is. Probably the kids' initials somewhere. Probably top arm. I want the kids' initials. I want something like a JD, but I want it in that sort of American sort of college jacket type thing. So maybe very small and a D next to it, J and D next to each other. And if you've ever seen the Avicii video "Wake Me Up," I like the little tattoo, the Avicii symbol. It's quite a nice tattoo. I quite like the idea of that as well. So I probably want that somewhere. I just haven't got round to doing it because I've always been worried about having to go to work, finding a decent tattoo artist that I like the look of that would do it for me. Now again, when I was in Brighton last year, there was a few, well, there was quite a lot of tattoo parlours in Brighton. Some of them do some fantastic stuff, so I was thinking of going in there. But at the time, I didn't really know what I wanted. Initially, I was thinking for a very long time of having this done. So this is a pattern in the exact colours as you see it. So this isn't completely off the radar, so it's not completely off the list. It's sort of put aside probably for some time, maybe never, but this was initially a good idea. You know, the only people that had ever really asked me any questions about it would probably be the kids. I don't see anybody in my future would probably ask me about it. And the kids, I mean, it's things like, you know, explaining this. I'm always going to explain this, where this came from, where the other half of this is. That's not, you know, not a problem. Of course, I wanted to know very much all about that. What I don't want, what I'm not so keen on really, is explaining what she feels about me now. That's not the nice thing. I want to have to explain to them how she feels now about it, which, you know, would be nice to explain what she felt like once, but so I'm really sort of put off that sort of discussion as such, as much as I can. But I don't know. Again, that would have been an arm thing. I think that probably would have gone on somewhere, an arm, rather than, obviously it's not going to go on a chest or anything like that. I have seen some fantastic tattoos, which is what sort of got me thinking about it. There's a girl I know works in a local food shop, and her name's Kaylee. She's got the most fantastic tattoos. Her and her boyfriend both have sort of a lot of tattoos anyway, but hers are just like, they're like artwork more than they are tattoos. You look at them and you think, it's like a painting. It's fantastic. It's amazingly done. Apparently the person who does it takes forever to do it, but they're just they're absolutely amazing. Problem with me is I would love something like that. It's just I can't make up my mind. I would look at something, think, oh yeah, I'll have that down here, a nice pattern or something, a nice picture, and then I think I'm not sure about the picture. So I'm not sure if I want this, want that. I would never ever be able to make up my mind what I want. I've definitely got to do it at some point. I definitely want to have down there. Guarantee what I know what I want on there. It's just getting around to getting to do it. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like my videos or like the vlogs and the watch reviews, then think about subscribing to my channels. Hit the like button if you like any of the videos, or if you've got any comments, anything you want to say about any of my videos. Comment to me, ask me questions, especially about the watches or watch reviews. If you've got any questions, a few people do, so if there's questions I can answer them. And all stay safe, good luck, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks a lot. Bye bye.